Hey Rebels, my name is Joy Hewitt Carvajal, and I was born and raised in New Zealand. I'm super excited to be a part of the rebellion representing the female aspect and perspective, empowering both men and women in sales and in life. My start in sales actually was in New Zealand with my dad. I'm the best part of my mom and my dad. As an oldest child, my dad can talk the wheels off an 18-wheeler, and my mom is the kind, compassionate listener who's very wise, very passionate, she leads with very strong convictions. My dad was a little bit emotionally unavailable. However, my mom was very emotionally available and really helped me deal with things in life and deal with the fact that he wasn't very emotionally available and cope with that well. So when I got started in my sales walk, I actually went selling compost with my dad door to door, and he would take one side of the street and I'd take the other, and I'd sell just as much as he did, if not more. I didn't get paid anything for it, but I really enjoyed it. Then I became a teenager and I needed to go to camp. So I decided that me and a friend would do car washes at the local gas station. And in New Zealand, anybody can basically do that. It's safe. So me and my other friend Becca, we would go and we would make $150 in a day just washing people's cars for a donation and convincing them that we were going to camp, which we were. And they, at 13, 14 years old, they were paying us, $10 to wash their car or whatever they felt generous in their heart to give. And so I learned that I could make money using my gift of being able to talk with people, persuade people, convince them, but also just being real and authentic. Then I became a youth worker. At one point, I was a certified youth worker working with teenagers in New Zealand and helping convince them to make better choices in life, mentoring them, and that's always been a passion of mine. I still do that to this day. I still mentor students and help them just glean understanding, because I know when somebody did that for me, it changed my life and helped me have somebody I could look up to and look forward to, somebody that would give me just a warm hug and a knowing reassurance, and just was there to speak life into me and speak truth to me when I couldn't see truth for myself. So that's something I'm really passionate about and really excited to have as a part of my life, especially since it made such a powerful impact in my life to help mold me into the human that I am today. Then I moved to America. I made some interesting choices and wound up here, which I don't regret. However, I got to go back into sales and I worked in retail. I worked for Sunglass Hut, and I learned a lot about impulse sales, retail, finding a connection within the first 10-20 seconds of meeting somebody, to where you could actually get to a point where they wanted to buy from you, not knowing them absolutely from anything and not knowing if you'd ever see them again. However, we still learned how to clientele and recognize and remember people and call them, and just all of that, sales territory walk that we do here at the Rebellion. Then I moved here to Melbourne, Florida, and I got to work in B2B sales, which was totally different. I just jumped in with both feet and said, all right, let's go. I'm willing to learn. I want to learn it. I want to figure it out. And I had so much fun doing that. I sold batteries and light bulbs. I learned everything you could know about batteries and light bulbs. And I worked with engineers and a lot of different guys, selling to them, which had its challenges as a female. And then I got to work for Sorensen Moving and Storage, another B2B, selling commercial moving services. Very much a self-generated lead pursual. Very difficult, but I found success in that. I had a baby, and then I went back to selling, and I sold flooring, and I still sell flooring, and hoping to do coaching and move away from the showroom aspect of sales and into selling with you guys and helping people find success in their sales walk and in their life. So if you made it this far, I just wanted to drop you with a little nugget. something that God's been put on my heart recently is about finding truth. And often we need to be honest about what our truth feels like. And often people use the phrase, your truth. I believe that it is important to find our truth, but it's also important to seek and pursue the highest truth. Because often what feels true to us isn't all there is to see in the picture. And it's a zoomed in version versus the 30,000 foot view. And I think it's important that we pursue the highest possible truth so that we get the best possible view and perspective. And so I want to encourage you today that you can pursue your truth. It's important to recognize the truth that you feel to be true today, but also understand that it's not all there is to see, and that you can't stay there, that you need to pursue the highest truth, what God says to be true about you, about your life, and about who you are as a person, so that you become the best possible person you can be. So I'm excited to be a part of the rebellion. I'm excited to help people become the best versions of themselves, as well as me becoming the best person I can be in my process as I help other people do the same thing. So I love you guys. I'm excited to be a part of this, and I just want to say thanks, Dale, for bringing me in and believing in me and being a part of my life, such a powerful influence, and I'm excited to impact and influence the world for better together. Talk to you soon.